And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to Surviving Saturdays here on The Den, where we are surviving Saturday with part 13 of Subnautica. And you know, I gotta say, if we don't get off the planet today, it'll definitely be next week. But we might just be doing it. Might just be doing it today. Oh, how is everybody doing? Is it a good day? Been a good day so far? Caught my hair in my hair tie. Alright. Looks like everybody's doing good. One second, I need to respond to this text message. Okay. Alrighty. Miss Macabre, no, you are not late. You're never late. You're always on time, because a Miss Macabre arrives precisely when she means to. Wizards, too. How are you doing, Miss Macabre? How is... You're at work today. How is the work day starting off? I'm sorry you have to work Saturdays. I'm sorry. But I'm glad that maybe I can provide a little relief today, right? Maybe I can. Just finished watching the video and I was like, oh no. Yeah, I've been... Man, parts of YouTube and the internet are on fire with Bungie's like 4th or 5th plagiarism. Well, okay, let me rephrase. 4th or 5th time that they've been caught red-handed by the artist. So I listened to a couple of people's videos on that. And you know, the you know, it's about what you would expect. You know, people don't like people who steal other people's crap. Go figure. It's not like we don't have laws against that sort of thing, you know. But everybody's upset. Rightfully so, and big surprise. That is a company and a franchise that I disengaged with years ago, and
passing 100 meters.
Well, my gaming hobby is the better for it.
Decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency
They used to be great.
Decreased.
Used to be awesome. Used to be king shits, right? That's what they used to be. They used to be like the Empress Sea Dragon here in Subnautica, right? It used to be the peak, the top. Well, you know, I guess all good things come to an end. Oh, and speaking of listening to YouTube videos and stuff, I need to take my earbud out from where I was doing that earlier today. While I was getting up, getting ready, getting into the swing of things, getting ready. Sorry I started up a few minutes late. I noticed when I went to start the stream that Streamlabs said my description and title were something other than what I had scheduled the stream with, so I had to bounce onto YouTube, and I don't know. 2 streams in a row. Never had it happen before. Maybe I need to roll back an update or check for another. Let's ascertain where we are at. Yep, you're still down there. We still got a life pod to go to. Never brought my camera drone back. The reef backs are reef backing. The gas pods are gas podding. Looks like the sand sharks are sand sharking. Looks like we left it, right? Looks about like we left it. Looks about like we left it. And let's see here. There's a squid. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, and we have the battle crab for our grumpy neighbor here. You know we need to make a capsule. We need to leave some capsules for people. We do. We need to leave some capsules for people. That's something that I think I might have done like sporadically, but I don't think I've ever I don't think I've ever actually like made a capsule and left a capsule. Well, like a whole bunch of them. Kind of want to spread a bunch of them around, but let me see here. Let me see here. I know I've scanned a time capsule. Do I have? Is that one of the ones I gotta scan multiple? I don't remember. This is a really powerful thing. The water filtration machine. That's a really powerful thing to put in your base. It produces water bottles for you that fill up 50 of your water at once. I just didn't have a need to use it in this run. Also, once you start using it, you kind of get dependent on it, in my opinion. Okay. We're gonna go to the Great Wizard. If I could spell Subnautica craft time capsule. Let's go to the Subnautica wiki here. I forget, can I even craft one of these? Oh, that's how it gets seeded into the world for other people to find. I thought I could craft these. So Subnautica, can you craft a time capsule? Oh, yeah, I do. I haven't built the thing. Okay. Okay, so that's coming up. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's what's wrong here, chat. I'm getting ahead of myself. Where... I just scrolled down from it, didn't I? Yeah, I just did that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. There we are. Boop. Okay, alright. So we don't have a whole lot left to do. We need to make our enzymes, right? We've got, let's just ascertain here. Okay, so I need to get bulb bush sample and a fungal sample. Okay, the fungal sample, I know I have to like hit something that's growing on something else and I get the fungal sample. It's not around here, and it's not up in the red marshes. I'll need to check the blood kelp zone. I'll need to check the tall grassy area where I get the stuff for fiber mesh and silicone rubber. The creep vines might be in the creep vine area. Might be in the mushroom forest area. The bulb bush is the area I inappropriately and incorrectly labeled the Grand Reef area earlier. In an earlier stream, I called it the Grand Reef. The Grand Reef is the one that's got the blue balls that are on like the stick things coming up out of the ground. When we were starting to go down towards the Degassi place, that's the Grand Reef. The thing with all the big blue bulb things and all the electric eels, that is the bulb bush area, or the bulb zone, or something like that. So that's where I need to go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, oh, look at me, power gamer. Reef forest border wreck. It's not the reef, it's the bulb zone forest border wreck. So this is going to get me two of the last two things I need for these enzymes. So, I don't need to carry these on me. I will have to come back here to craft. So let's go ahead and put these back. Let's go freshen up our batteries. And then we'll just get straight on into it, right? Actually, we might catch some sleep so it's daylight. Make things just a wee bit smoother. Okay, we're gonna replace the scanner, replace the repair tool, replace the sea glide. Oh, wait, hang on. And we'll go ahead and do this because I can put 4 batteries in. I can put 4 batteries and the battery charger. There we go. Now we're talking with gas. Okay. And then we'll put these in there. What did I put an ion battery in? I don't know what I put it in, but it should have been in the Sea Glide. Okay, charging slowly. So, and I think I've got... I've got an ion power... Yeah, I got an ion power cell. So... yeah, for the Cyclops. Gotcha. We're getting the heck out of there. One way or another with those. Oh, you know what? Let's go check on the menagerie. Let's go do that. I think everything's hatched, but, you know, we do have to release at least 1 cuttlefish and get a hug before we leave. Yes. Yes, you have not truly 100%ed Subnautica until you have hatched a cuttlefish, released it into the wild, and then, you know, hugged it. Aw, what's up, bone sharks? You can pick them all up and release them in the wild. Lava lizards, the stalkers, gas pods. You might be staying in here. Bombfish, exploder fish, crash fish. I'm sorry, crash fish. You might be staying in here. You're a bit dangerous to let out. You though, I can tell you're just going bonkers. You need some more room to run. I can tell. Once we take care of that Reaper Leviathan, we're gonna let some of you guys out, 'cause then I know it'll be safe. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Okay, they were blocking me. I got too many of them in there. I thought 3 stories would be enough, but maybe I should have gone a 4th. Keep it sealed. Keep it safe. Alright. Okay. Range upgrade. Copper and magnetite, huh? Yep. And yep. Thank you. And skaboosh, skaboosh. Should be growing. There it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Now we got a big map. Now we can see a lot of the area around us. And let's see how much bigger it's gotten. Yeah. Oh yeah, now we're detecting the one down there. Should be detecting one over this way. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I did explore it, but I already explored that one too. But we should be seeing one like, if that's my base, it should be like right up around in here. Should be. Okay, so let's scan for something else. Actually, yep, spin around, cool. Get all those extra scans that I've detected so many times. There we go, yeah. Yeah, get me all the things again here, yep. Mm-hmm. Stupid-dupid. 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 Alright, now let's get eyes on our neighbors so we have an idea. Man, there's a lot of peepers out. There's a lot of peepers. I can scan for Reaper Leviathans? Dance floor. Oh, yes. I need to do that before we get into things while we're still getting set up. All of the music today, again, from NCS. Well, conglomerated by NCS. And the first one was Exod and EMM's Game Over. That's a trap genre. That's a really good song. Listen to it multiple times here on the channel in the intros. It's good. And then we've got Niviro, said it right the first time. Dance Floor Dreamer, which is a trance song. And that's one we've listened to multiple times. That's another good one. And the outro is going to be Alive by Tamlin. It's a disco genre. It came out on the 13th, just 4 days ago. We listened to it last night for the first time on the channel. But, you know, it's a good song, and it's kind of very lighthearted. Oh, it's very lighthearted, and well, forget the range on these things. Okay. Okay, over by the arch. Over by the arch. Cool. Okay, and Pronsu drill arm. Reaper Leviathan. We got him, boys. Got him, girls. Got him, din folk. We got him. Got him on radar. Oh, tracking in real time. And we've got a good spot for visuals. That was weird how everything was kind of faded in there. Hey, excuse me. Can you go somewhere else? Hey, can you go somewhere else? Now, where did Ballsack Chin go? Okay. Oh, there's Ballsack Chin. Aw, man, you're doing your cheap... Swim in the water like everybody else, man. Lord. Okay. But that's something we're gonna have to do. Okay, so I guess, first things first, right? Let's get to work on these enzymes. Alright. Oh, knocking stuff over. Putting on my headset. Alright. Just need to adjust the mic a wee bit. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's come back over here. You need that. Okay. Take a couple spare bats. I don't think we'll need more than that. We got some health packs. We got the stasis rifle. Might need the laser cutter. Don't think we will, but we might. And we'll not need the repulsion cannon. Yeah. Let's eat some foodsies. Okay. We are good to go. All right. We don't have anything in storage, do we? Nope. And we got some spare stuff. Cool. I don't think we'll need that, but whatever.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. We know Ballsack Chin's over there. So we're just gonna mosey our way this way. Reefback's a reefback and sand shark's a sand shark. Ooh, what a wonderful day. One moment. The sinus problems have gotten a little worse for me. We had some severe thunderstorms roll through last night, tornado warnings and other suches. And my sinuses have been a little more havoc-y than usual. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, do you maybe count? Alright. Can't sprint underwater. Okay. There. That's where we're going. Already getting distracted. Alright, now as we're gonna be moving through here. Just gotta keep an eye out, not run into anything. Got a little bit of a trip, but with our ion power cell. You having fun, homie? Alright, fungus stuff. Not that kind of fungus stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to say it is not on the surface of this zone. I need to find a way down into like a cave or something here. There's gotta be water here. Okay, that's just an arch, not a cave. You go down? No. Ah, here we are. Not a very deep one. Ah. Yeah, it's more just like a crevasse in a cave. Okay. Well, let's get going to where we need to get going. Quit getting distracted. I could swear there should be like a cave around this one, and I wanted to say it was here. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted again, but oh, this is what I just went through. Okay. I'll have to find a different one of these zones. Let's get a moseying. I won't have to look at the smoking wreck of the Altera for much longer either. And let's take a moment here. All right. Now we can check through here. We need to keep on to our destination for the most part. Go with new. Go with new. Look at that, with this ion power cell, we're only down to 97%. We'd have been down into the lower 90s, upper 80s by this point. If it was just a regular power cell. I say I have been in this one. Yeah, because I remember this. Yeah, because if we swim on up through here, yep. Yeah, I've been through this one. Okay. Squid? Going the wrong way. Lord of mercy. I'm never gonna get off this planet. Oh, chat got away from in front of me. Alright. We going deep down to the mushroom forest. Okay. So it needs some kind of fungus. Yep. Cool. And wait, you're a 1 slot? Just in case. Alright. We got a couple of creature eggs we still haven't been able to find. Might be changing. Cool. Now. Come on, show me what I'm looking for. No, you wanna. No, you wanna. Get on out of here. Won't get. Gonna get. Not sure if that's what I'm looking for. Actually, I know that's not the particular one I'm looking for, but I don't recognize that one, so we're gonna grab it and run anyway. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I don't know why I thought that was brain coral. Come on. That's not it. Come on. Show me what I'd be looking for, please. Don't make me go too much further. I beseech thee, I beg of thee. Yeah, I hear you back there. I hear you, it's okay. Nope. Ooh. Acid trip fish. We'll avoid that. Maybe if I go out here, where I see some of electric eels, maybe I will. Oh, there it is. Oh, run! Run, 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 run. Did I get a scan? Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, I do not want to try to scan that. I do not want to try to scan that. Okay, 48. Let's get back to the squid.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Alright, that might be the acid trip fish egg. Which, if it is, save me a lot of trouble. Now. Oh, I was right next to it. Okay, so we're going back out. Going back out. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Gonna be quick in and out. Unsuspected and undetected. Of course, there is that teleporter that's out here, but I didn't have any beacons. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Now just give me 2 seconds and I will be out of your environment and out of your hair. You will not be pissed off at me and I will not be angry with you. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Come on, grab it. Cool, already had that. Got a new data thing.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright. Whoop. Oh, there it is. Oh lordy. Okay, let's get out. Let's get out. We will not need combat. What? Okay, already had it. Andale. Andale. Okay. Ooh. Okay, back home. Let's get back home. We got what we need to make these enzymes. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Now we're just gonna have a nice, easy cruise back to base. Oh, let's arm torpedoes again. Hopefully we won't need to shoot anymore, right? Heyo, what's up, Angel? Sorry, been in a bit of a hairy situation there. Wrapping up with things on Subnautica here. Getting our enzymes to cure this infection across the planet and in ourselves. So that way we won't get blown out the sky when we try to leave. Because, let's see here, where is it? Oh, yes. See, this is an alien structure here. The darker darkness against the darkness with the green lights. And then, good backdrop against the moon. It begins to move. And things did not end too well for the sunbeam. So, that's why we gotta cure this infection. And if we're gonna have to cure it in ourselves, might as well cure it across the whole planet, right? Oh, gas pod. Okay. Okay. Now, we got the two ingredients that we didn't have. We were able to pick up some creature eggs that we didn't have, so we can complete the menagerie. Gonna have to probably start letting some of the duplicates out, because it's getting crowded. But you'll see that in the lighthouse when we come back up to the base. Alrighty. And we got a bead on our Reaper Leviathan friend, so we can go take care of him before we leave. I don't know about trying to scan that Emperor Sea Dragon. Ah, yes. The good old lighthouse menagerie. Alright. Okay. Touched up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Good to be back, Habitat. But we increased the scanner range. And let's see here. Oh, there's Ballsack Chin. There's old Ballsack Chin right there. Yep. Okay. But yeah, with the new scanner room upgrades that I put in, we can scan out into the dunes, down into the blood kelp zone, and all the way over here where old Ballsack Chin is. And we used to not be able to go that far. Like if I well, I mean, I don't want to take him out and put him back in, but it used to be like right up to about right here is where the scanner range went to. And it didn't go quite as deep. But yes. It's almost lunchtime and I'm just now eating some dry cereal. Do I have any mods? Well, you need to eat more than just dry cereal, Miss Macabre. And FMRF Games YT, I do not have mods installed. No, I don't. Mods is something I get into kind of lightly. I typically, when it comes to mods, I like graphical mods, things that like make things look different, like more cartoony or more photorealistic, stuff like that. Maybe like stuff that adds like more foliage, more vines, more stuff like that, more rustic type environments. Like Skyrim is the game I've downloaded the most mods for, and all of them are like graphic based, like making things look prettier, decorated things up. I will also do full conversion mods on things, like 7 Days to Die. I've played a few full conversion mods, but outside of like graphical mods and full conversion mods, I typically don't get too heavy into mods. Subnautica, I've never tried any of the mods. I think that's an acid tripfish. Pretty sure. The Mesmer and the Electric Eeler, I think, are the only two I don't have in here. Dang. Wait, do I... Okay, Blair, Reginald. Oh. I got one of each there. I thought I had two of those things. Am I sure I don't have one in here? I don't have... What happened to the other two? Because I thought I grabbed 4. Huh. Might still be on the Cyclops. Alright. Keep it sealed. Keep it safe. Our lighthouse menagerie. Alright. Keep our base sectioned off in case something happens. I don't anticipate it happening, but you never know. Are there any mods you like using in particular, FMR F games, YT? Are there any that you would suggest? Doop. Crap. Doop. Enzymes. Alright, cool. I don't think I'm going to be needing the laser cutter. The only games I've ever really used mods on personally is Friday Night Funkin'. People make fan mods of it a lot, and I even made some of my own. And Yendir Simulator to self-insert myself. Hey, nothing wrong with doing a self-insert in a game, especially if you like it, Angel. I haven't heard of Friday Night Funkin' before, though, so that's something I'm gonna have to look up, because I haven't heard of it. And it sounds at least somewhat interesting. Friday Night Funkin'. Alright. Catch Z's here. We'll go cure the planet and the babies. We'll get them hatched. We'll make Mama happy. And then we can leave. Oh, we'll be able to leave. Come on, close the door. Scooby-Doo-boosh. And... there we should. And now it is back off to the alien installation. Doo-boo. Gonna cure some babies. Cure all the babies. Cure all the babies. Save the planets. Just gotta follow the super shrump beacon point there. Cruise along. It's an indie rhythm game that was popular for a while. It still kind of is. Popularity survived off people making their own stories and songs for it and modding it in since the game is so open source. That's really cool. That is always really cool when like game developers like do something like that, make things open source, so pretty much the fans in the community can just kind of take it and evolve it to whatever they want. I made a few myself and even got a little fame within the fandom for it for a little while. The good old days. It really was only a year or two ago. Oh god, you can't be saying good old days when it's only been a year or two, Angel. Oh, you're gonna make some of the more venerated of us feel even more venerated. Whee! Yeah, that's something I've always found cool about some game studios is how they make things open source and then the community just kind of takes it and keeps the creation going live and on their own. Like Team Fortress 2's like that. Or not Team Fortress 2, but Team Fortress. Or was it Team Fortress 2? Oh god, it's been a minute. There's a lot of games. Oh. There's a decent amount of games that do that. I wish there was a lot more that did, but you know, gotta chase that almighty dollar. Fortunately, that's how it goes. What was that big thing that just swam by you? Oh my god. Well, if it wasn't that bone shark right there, it's probably a reef barrier? Or a barrier reef? Reef deck, I'm sorry. But yeah, there's a lot of bone sharks, right? And the fish kind of get in the way more than what I thought. You got stalkers, but they're not too terribly big, right? Bone sharks are kind of big. They're bigger than my sub. But the big things that I passed up. It was the shark that scared you? Okay. I was gonna go back and show you the reef backs. They're kind of like coral reef whale things with like squid tails. I don't know, but I thought it might have been that. Yeah, bone sharks are, they're kind of aggressive. Cool dudes, but kind of aggressive. Alright, now, there are bigger things than those bone sharks that will quite literally come up out of the depths to grab you and scare you. Probably the creepiest looking thing in this game, though, is the squid crab, or brain crabs? Crab squids? Hang on one sec. Let me get to where I'm going. And there's the alien facilities. You know, you can tell there was supposed to be openings in places, but they're all sealed off, unfortunately. Alright, Big Mama. Here we come, Big Mama. Cure some babies. Yeah, we're just gonna take this up. Have you ever lost a run dying in this game? If you can even lose one that way? Yes, you can. And the standard game, like I'm just playing normal survival, when I die, there are certain things like resources and materials and whatnot that I will lose. But like my tools, like my Sea Glide, stasis rifle, scanner, stuff like that, I will never lose. The stuff I got over here, I will never lose. But like water, food, health packs, if I had like titanium, copper, gold, like just resources that you use to craft stuff, you could lose that. I don't know if you can lose the hatching enzymes. That I've never come across. I haven't died with them in my inventory. But yeah, you can die. You can. Now, if you want death to be like, oh, you're done, you lose everything, you die, your character is dead, they do have a hardcore mode. Now, these bone sharks are not aggressive. They're just friendly. Want to come up, nuzzle on you a little bit. Alright, let's use these hatching enzymes. Oh! Look at the babies! The babies are bigger than me! Hey, come on. Please. Come on. There we go. I'm good. I'm Gucci good now. Aw, Mama's cuddling with her babies. And the bone shark is just photobombing.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seeds to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Bye-bye, Big Mama. Hope you have sweet dreams. Rest easy, Big Mama. You did it. You did it, Mom. Yes, yes, the Emperor Sea Dragoness speaks. Yes, she speaks telepathically. She's like the oldest thing on this planet, and there's generally like just one of them at a time. But because of the aliens that were experimenting on trying to cure the infection within their race and their planet, they imprisoned the last one, and they couldn't get the babies to hatch, though. They couldn't get the babies to hatch, and that's because the babies need a whole bunch of stuff that the aliens did not account for, and it is not in the environment of this basically giant fish tank for the Empress Sea Dragon. Plus, it's kind of small, and she's big. She seems like she needs a lot more room to stretch. We're going to go ahead and go out this way and let Big Mama rest in peace. Yes. Now, the Emperor Sea Dragon actually speaks to you a couple of times before you go down to meet her for the first time. And, well, it can freak you out the first couple of times it happens. Especially when you're playing the game for the first time and you don't know it's going to happen. There you go, little bubbas. There we go, let's cure that infection. Hey, Bubba. Sorry, I'm stuck in an animation. F.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Goofy little nut. Yeah, but there's the enzyme 42. That's what we need. These little babies are gonna spread out, and they're gonna spread the enzyme, and
Welcome aboard, Captain.
it's gonna cure the planet. So now we just need to come all the way up here. Yep, right up over here. We'll just park the squid right there. And now we gotta run back into this facility. Betty photobombing. The baby can photobomb it. It's kind of a happy moment, right? Dramatic in the sense of I don't know what it's doing to me, but at the same time it cures me. Oh! Wait. Oh no, I do gotta go down the thing. Never mind. Dumb. Should have just swam into the moon pool. Okay. Hey, Shrump. I should have just come in here with you. I know. I know. Did I leave anything in you? Yeah. Yep. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab it all. Let's go ahead and grab it all. And we'll use one of those. Run. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me on the gingerbread man. Ah. You know, I gotta wonder why did these aliens make this facility so big? Because it takes so long to run through it. Okay. you jerk. Round 3. Ah! Ah! Yeah, I don't like you neither, jerk. There we go. Yeah, I hear you. Blow your horn. Why are you standing up?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You're a shrump time. Take the prawn suit. Alright. Crap. There we go. But now because the prawn suit is slower than the sea moth, we'll park you up here on the beach. And we'll take you back to base. Okay, so now that gun platform is disabled, you see it's gone into its deactivated state there, right? It's no longer guarding, preparing to shoot stuff. So we will be... What? Uh-oh. Never done that before. I've never beached a sea moth before. Seeing how consistently you stream and post videos reminds me of how bad my upload schedule is. I was supposed to fix it recently. I planned to upload a bunch, but file size complications occurred. Oh no. Well, you should definitely get back into it, Angel. Get back in that water there. You should definitely get back into it, Angel, especially if you enjoyed it. What kind of stuff did you upload? Then I never went back and recorded the rest of the videos. Yeah, I have to regularly go through my file registry and clear out like old recordings, old gameplay footage and whatnot. I have to make sure that like once I've got like a video series out and it's all up on YouTube, that I like delete the video files that I use to upload. Otherwise, it will take up some time. Not time, it'll take up some space. A lot of space. Oh, workout time. Will you have fun with that, Miss McCaw? It is about noon. I guess it's about lunchtime for most people working. Oh, those bladderfish didn't get fully rendered in there. All right. go this way. We need to adjust our heading. We're gonna drive right into old ballsack chin. Let's get the torpedoes ready just in case. Alright. Dip down into this crevasse. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. I'm a terrible person. I'm a horrible person. Okay, we're just going straight to base. No more fancy Death Star trench runs now. Yandir Simulator, Friday Night Funk, covers sometimes, animation, stuff like that. Just about anything. Just kind of a mixed bag. Well, you should. If you enjoyed it, you liked it, you should definitely get back into it. Alright, let's get down here. Let's get down here. Alright, and all of this driving around, and on the one ion power cell we've only used 11% battery. That is what I'm talking about. Okay. You know, I wasn't thinking. But it'll be okay. Anyways,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
good to be back. Good to be back. Okay, so we don't need you anymore. Where is... It's up. Okay. It's going to start to spawn up in here. So we need 2 titanium ingots, 4 lead, and a computer chip. Alright. 2 titanium ingots, 4 lead, and a computer chip. Chip. We got one of the ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4 lead. So what are we coming up short on? Titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's doable. That's easily doable. Let's just go over this way. Titanium, so 3 more. Three more. Three more titanium. Still 3 more. Lord of mercy, here we go. Okay, we got 2 there, so we need 1 more. I can find a piece of metal salvage or another something to scan that would really take care of it, you know. I might just have to do it off limestone deposits. Really now? Okay, well. I know there's some stuff to scan over here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool, we good. Is there any metal scrap deposits? So I just won't plan me out after I use this. Thought there was stuff to scan. I guess I have cleared that place out pretty thoroughly. Come on, titanium crap. Come on, titanium. Little biters. Okay, back to base. Okay, so this is going to allow us to build the base of the platform of the rocket that we're going to use to get off of here. Base.
30 seconds.
I post like once every few months since I never know what to post. I wish I was more consistent because I do love making vids. Editing takes forever, but it's always so fun. It can take forever. For me, after I've done different things for a little while, kind of like the Dirty Casual Tries videos, I kind of like figure out like a system for my format, and that's able to make it not take quite as long. But depending on what you're doing, yeah, editing can take a really long time. FNF had an update last month, and YamSim I hadn't played in a while, and since it updates basically all the time, I knew there'd be something waiting for me, so I was going to use that as an excuse to post. Well, you should use that as an excuse to post. I was thinking about maybe taking a week in between the Subnautica run and starting up the other game I've been talking about. I've been thinking about taking maybe like a week to check out some Shrouded, because they had an update recently, big update. I know when I first got into editing anything took me a long time, and now it's just like the bigger projects like the Week in the Life and stuff that tends to take me a really long time now. Put you up. Cool. Oh wait, you don't tell me the...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm gonna want to do this differently. To the life pod. Oh. Rise, rise, rise. Surface. What damage? Okay, anyways. Hey, floaters. I think I see it already. Just a little ways away from the pod. It's a little speck. It's gonna turn into something. Yep. So underneath the stalker, we're almost to it. Pack up the mobile, so that way we don't have to go very far. Yeah, this is what we'll do. This will make life simple. Alright. Dive, dive, dive. Okay. I also... Oh, I missed another one. My editing takes longer because my vids are usually 30 minutes to an hour after getting edited down. I can understand that. I definitely can understand that. I used to have an issue with my reviews going like 45 minutes to an hour, but I figured for the day in the life reviews, unless it's like a complete game review, it should probably be somewhere like around 30 minutes, you know, just for digestibility's sake. So that's why I've been trying to get that done, and this new review kind of thing I've put out, early access game reviews for like Schedule 1. Those, I don't know. Those I'm intended for those to be like short, bite-sized, digestible kind of thing. But when you get into like the week in the life reviews or the day in the life reviews, when the day in the life review is like covering the entirety of a game and not just like my initial impressions, oh yeah, it can get up to 45 minutes, an hour, and it takes a while. You also draw most of your thumbnails, so that takes like another 20 minutes. Oh, I can understand that. Usually I can do pretty good with a screenshot from the game. Marvel Rivals, I would have to say I'm very fortunate with. It's almost like, I don't know. It's really easy to make thumbnails with Marvel Rivals. Alright, there we go. Scoosh. There we go. It's going to take these boys a minute. It's going to take a minute. But this is the basis of how we're getting off here. Now, hand drawing everything for a thumbnail, that takes a while. I don't see a way for that not to take a while. But yeah, that's also really cool that you draw your own thumbnails in their entirety. Alright, and now I don't think we need the mobile vehicle bay anymore. Now, I also have to wonder, because chat, it took like a couple of titanium ingots and some other materials to make the Cyclops here. Let's compare here. Okay, this took 2 plasteel ingots, 2 aerogel, enameled glass, 2 diamonds, and 2 lead to make a prawn suit. I needed a titanium ingot and some other stuff to be able to make the Seamoth. Where'd Cyclops go? Ah, here we go. Cyclops, 3 plasteel ingots, 3 enameled glass, a lubricant, an advanced wiring kit, and 3 lead. This massive ass platform I'm standing on. 2 titanium ingots, 4 lead. Didn't even have to make them plasteel. Confusion. Okay, so I need a plasteel ingot. Yep, and now off the Neptune platform, everything else we build will be from here, so we do not need the mobile vehicle bay anymore. Now we're just gonna go straight down. Is your Angel, just out of curiosity, is your channel under the same name? Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Lubricant, I think I got that. Yep. Copper wire, I definitely got that. Plenty of copper, and... Oh, the shrump's over... Wait. Oh yeah, no, no, no. I can just use the battle crab. Cool. Battle crab, let me in. Will you just, for the love of God, just let me in the prawn suit? Like, what is your problem? You'll let me inside every other vehicle coming up from the bottom. Why not this prawn suit?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Titanium. Titanium. Can I... Subnautica, what is with you? Yeah, target. Alright, Okay, so there's some titanium on the reef back floating above the base. We have no big deposits anywhere. Seriously? No deposits? No limestone? How? Titanium is like the most common thing on this planet. Mainly because we crashed a big ship into it, but still. And that's it. That's it. The one reef back. I swear, scanning room, you make me question your existence. Pretty regularly, too. Swear, Lord is my witness. There we go. Must be on the edge of the... Well, that's silver. Must be on the edge of its range. There's Ballsack Chin right where he's supposed to be. Okay, now what is going on? This camera is docked at my base. Huh. Weird. Weird. Alright, so... Show me some titanium. Please. Please do not make me travel all across this planet looking for titanium. Just slap a nice big deposit here. Close by the base for me. I could have swore there was a few. You are lead? You are lead. You are lead. Copper, gold, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, there's some gold. There's some copper. Yeah. Yeah. Warper, get out of here. Leave the sand sharks alone. What's the matter with you? Alrighty here. Okay. Is that more gold? That looks like more gold. That's more gold. Come on, come on, there's gotta be a titanium. There's gotta be a titanium. Okay. Oh, getting on the edge of its range. Looks like lithium. Seriously, no titanium? That is annoying. Oh, what we got? 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 And I'm pretty sure that's lead. Lord of mercy, I thought there was something at least moderately close by the base. It's this account, so yes. Oh, I will have to check that out, Angel. It's always fun to see how other people animate stuff. Animation was always something I was kind of interested in when I was younger. But the high school, college pathway never led me any time to really like actually learn that skill. I can sketch, but I don't think that will translate completely holistically to animation. It might apply more than I think it will, but I don't know, something I've always been interested in, but never been able to get into. My cat walked into my room, crawled up my bed, and started meowing for food. So well, hey, that cat's been up all night, zooming around the place while you've been asleep. Wow, I am mystified. No titanium. So mystified. Maybe I get lucky and there's a lot of scrap down here. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm mystified, but it's going to be the hard way. It's just going to have to be the hard way. Because you're lead, right? Yep. Maybe we get lucky if we go off the edge here. Maybe we'll have some titanium deposits. We got some of them spooters. Oh, we do have metal salvage. So that's good. If nothing else, we got metal salvage. I am really surprised, though. No titanium deposits. That is unusual. That is unusual. You know what? We'll turn off the light. Oh. Okay, we're starting to reach the edge of our range. I see gold. I don't know, there might be a deposit in the blood zone, the blood kelp zone, but we are going to park our little camera drone. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure that's lead. Oh! Cool. Cool. Found one. Nice. Battle crab. Animation and art has been with me since I was younger. I've always been afraid of pursuing it for actual work, though, for fear of not getting paid for crap. Yeah, that's a very real concern. There are people who have been able to make a living freelancing doing it. I don't know how quick and easy it would be to like start up a career in it. I'd imagine you'd probably like want a different kind of job, and then be doing the art kind of freelance on the side until you get your name out there and it kind of takes off, and then you'd probably be Gucci good. But I would be very careful. There's multiple instances in the video game industry just here very, very recently, within like the last couple of days, that has gotten exploded. Proceed first. I don't want to drill you to death. Please. Scoot. Scoot. Working Logan Palmer. You'll find all the resources somewhere around the Lost River and an active lava zone. I don't know if you can go down there. Yes, I have cured the disease. I am building the Neptune rocket components. I just really needed some titanium, Logan. I was completely out of titanium, so it was pretty hard up for it, and I was being lazy, and I didn't want to have to like go all over to limestone outcroppings and stuff, and find a little bit of salvage, etc. here and there. Just wanted a big old deposit of it. Now we need to grab some of this salvage on the way back up, because I'm pretty sure we're still going to need yet more titanium. Fine. We'll do it the hard way.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Come on, Battle Crab. We will oblivion it up the side of the mountain. I don't even care. Ah! Okay. Working at a game studio in character design or doing voice acting has been your dream forever. I think that's how it is with the arts, though. It's your true passion, but you go into something else anyway. I've always heard from people that you need something steady until you get your name established, right? Just so like you can pay bills and keep doing the art thing. At a game studio, that's going to be more of like an hourly thing. Like if you work for the studio, it's not going to be quite so much like freelance as it is just like, you know, you go in, you punch your clock every day kind of thing. But it's hard to get into those from my understanding. It's really, really competitive. But I mean, if you got a passion for it, I'm sure that you could outdo, you know, other people. Because some people look at it because, you know, oh, hey, I want to make video games. Some people look at it as, it might be an easy job or a fun job. But if you got a passion for it, I have no doubt you'd be able to beat out the average person. Strut your stuff. But yeah, just game studios right now, you gotta be careful doing like freelance stuff. And in the tech industry, it's unfortunately been seeing a retraction in its workforce for the last couple of years. Hopefully that will turn around, you know. Okay. And I need to be able to see chat. But to circle back to Logan Palmer, I gotta go get the Cyclops from down there. I can't leave it down there. I don't have the heart. Alright. I was right beside it. Wow, I'm blind. Squid, come on, I'm being lazy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I still find it difficult to believe, chat, that this platform took less resources to make than some of the other stuff I've crafted in this game. Alright. Big and shiny. Alright. Construct. Yes, now they're going to be constructing the boom arm. The next thing is going to be the boosters. I'm pretty sure I've already got all that. And it's complete. All right. Dive, dive, dive. Flood the ballasts. Prepare for the bins. Getting back to the topic of streaming and stuff, I hadn't streamed in like a couple years, and at least started streaming God of War a month or two ago. A month ago or two, and everyone in my chat was like, "I thought you died." Well, I mean, if you're doing something and then you stop doing it, yeah, people just immediately go to the, "Oh, I thought you died." It's like, no, probably just had some other stuff I had to do, you know. But you should do it especially if you're still interested in it. And Logan, I am playing a hardcore world right now, but I haven't been around much. But I've done a lot. Are you going to keep playing after you beat it? Well, this is actually sort of like my annual Subnautica run, Logan. Subnautica is a game I played for the first time a few years ago. Well, like 2020, 2021. There was a sale, and I was able to get Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero together. For cheap, or well, I shouldn't say for cheap, but you know, for discount. And I've played the game like 3 times within my first year of having it. I did a run, and then I was like, oh, I want to go back, and now I know where things are. I want to see how quickly I can build up and do stuff. And then I did a hardcore run, which I died in the inactive lava zone, and that ended that run. And since then, I generally jump back in. I kind of do a run about once a year. I don't necessarily always stream it or whatever, but I decided this year I wanted to stream it. It's just a really good solo survival game. It's one of the better crafted solo survival games out there. You're gonna be hard pressed to find another that's well crafted and well developed like this. I could say the Long Dark, is up there with it. The Long Dark, I think, is got a little more crafting to it than Subnautica does, but they're their own things. I'm really excited for Subnautica too. Subnautica Below Zero, it was okay. I felt like it was a little bit more leading than Subnautica 1. Subnautica 1, you got to do a lot more kind of figuring some stuff out on your own. But there's nothing wrong with a bit more leading around, but I don't know. I felt that the mystery and the having to explore in Subnautica made it a little bit better than Below Zero. I know you're not a big fan of Ironheart, Morcat, but have you seen the new trailer yet? It looks really good. I think this new wave of Marvel is really promising. I'm so excited to get into it. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I was thinking about doing a reaction. I had seen some other YouTubers put up that they were reacting to the trailer. Now, I'm not a big fan of Ironheart because they weren't trying to make their own character. They were trying to replace Tony. Had Ironheart been her own person and not just been like a, hey, we're going to try to knock Tony out here and, you know, just replace him with someone else, I'd be a lot more open to Ironheart. But whenever you tried, even if it's a character I don't like, right? You try to replace a character with whatever kind of swap you want to do. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff, right? Like, let's look at the new Captain America, right? It's Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson being Captain America, I'm perfectly cool with. He's not a replacement for Cap. He's not a replacement for Steve. He's, you know, kind of, he's like his protege. Steve's passing the torch. And then Sam Wilson carries it on, and he has some really cool stuff that he does as Captain America. That's cool, right? But when you're like, hey, we're going to kill off this dude or this gal or this weird monster creature thing, and then we're going to replace it with something else just to replace it because we don't like what was there before. I'm not a big fan of that. Right? Give me new heroes. Give me new stories. Give me new characters. Make me fall in love with a new generation of hero that is brand new. That's what I want. That's why I'm not such a big fan of Ironheart. And there's some other, like, I know I rag on Cap. I do like Cap. But I don't know. There's a lot of people that they've tried to replace over the years, and it just doesn't work. Watching all the new stuff once me and Blue catch up with the MCU. Yeah, I know you guys said you were going through in release order, I think it was, or was it chronological? But I don't blame you for wanting to wait for everything out before you start checking the new stuff, right? Let's see here. Mr. Palmer. Yes, I've been trying to find the right game myself. I really fell in love with this. I am waiting for Subnautica 2 myself. I do find regular Subnautica better than Below Zero. I do agree with that too. I liked the idea of like the compartments and the modules for, I forget what they call it, Sea Train, the Sea Truck, something like that. Of course, I fell in love with the Cyclops, right? And that's like a mobile base, but the Sea Truck was kind of supposed to be that, yet broken up and segmented, so it could kind of be like a hybrid between the Cyclops and the Sea Moth. I found that to be cool. But it's again, it's that. See, I know I have to go deeper, right? Download. Codes and clues. See, like right here, alien facility locations, right? It tells me that there's a disease research facility at 800 meters. It's in a cave system with an extensive fossil record, southwest of the enforcement platform. Cool. I don't have something on my map. I don't have like I don't have a beacon point like this saying go directly here to this exact point. No, they're just like, you need to go down, you need to go in this direction, and you're looking for a giant cave with a bunch of like fossils in it, right? That's how you lead a person. Angel, yes, release order. We just finished the Ant-Man and the Wasp yesterday. The day before we watched Infinity War. Seeing all these movies again, I realized how little I remembered them. Yeah, whenever you go back and you watch a movie you haven't watched in a while, you know, I kind of wonder what... I haven't watched the Avengers movies in a while. I wonder what I would notice there, or I wonder what I've forgotten. Might have to do that with Miss Macabre. Yeah, I thought the Seabrook was nice, but the others didn't seem to like it. I don't know why. It's in the Lost River. The sea brew. Might have been auto. Sea shark. Okay, I was about to say, might have been autocorrect. It's in the Lost River. Well, yeah. The alien research facility, and then, you go down here to the thermal power plant, and that's in the inactive lava zone. And then you get down to the primary containment facility with Big Mama, who, rest in peace, Big Mama. She birthed her babies on this run today, Logan. So she's going to sleep. But yeah, and so there's a fourth facility. You don't know that it's deeper, but my point is leading me this way with this kind of data. That's a lot better than what happened in Subnautica Below Zero. And that's the main thing I don't like about Subnautica Below Zero. The storyline is fine. The ice, cool. The thermal stuff, that's fine. That's cool. That's awesome. But when it's like, hey, this is the main thing that's going to advance you through the story, and we're just going to give you like a beacon of go here, and if you're above it, you got to go down. If you're below it, you got to go up. You can literally see where you got to go. That's what knocks Subnautica Below Zero down a few pegs for me. Is simply this. It's simply, oh hey, just go here. Now, granted, to an experienced Subnautica player, when you see the blood kelp zone right here, that I'm walking through on my scanner room, you're going down deeper, and you're going to be coming out on the opposite side of the big central area from the disease research facility, right? I mean, you can, we know we got to go down here, right? Like we know we got to do that. We know we got to go over here, down, take the back door in, route the big fossil by one of the ion cube storage places, and then we just got to go down the chamber, and we're going to be in the big central area, and then you go off the big central area up towards like hang on, I need to see out my base. And then you go kind of like in a thatwardly direction, like underground, and that'll take you to like the disease research facility. But it's kind of like a pet dies and your parents buy you new ones. Sometimes others aren't so open. Oh, hang on.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, sorry. One moment.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. I do kind of get it from the perspective of the MCU. Like, once you kill off a character and people love them, you kind of try and give them a little something, like them to maybe to ease the blow a little. Yeah. I guess that's a way of looking at it. Gotta be picky here. Okay, well, Marvel now did a lot of race and gender swapping. We got some really cool ones out of there, like female Thor, the Jane Austen Thor. She had to use the powers to keep the cancer at bay, but she also couldn't stay as like powered up as Thor all the time. She had both a medical problem that she had to deal with inside of herself, and Jane Foster in the comics was a paramedic. She wasn't a scientist, right? So she's a medical professional having to fight a medical problem to keep herself alive, while also having to fight back like, the same baddies that Thor would fight. And they're sitting there going, oh, Thor was mighty enough to beat us, but, you're a woman. So she's got kind of like this whole little trifecta that she's like fighting back against as she goes throughout her own superhero-dom. That was a good new character that was introduced, and it was so good that they kept Jane Foster Thor when they brought back Thor, if I remember correctly. Same thing happened with Peggy as Cap America. She was a good one too. Maybe think about some others that we've had. People might not like me for this. Shuri as a Black Panther is cool. Shuri replacing T'Challa, not so cool. Trying to think, because there's a couple of others, but anyways, not to get too drawn out into the point, but yes, you know, give me a new hero with new interesting stories. Don't kill off who I love and like because you don't like them and you think you can do better, because at that point you're just disrespecting what came before, what established that character in your head and inspired you to create your own character, right? As an artist, I don't see why you would want to get rid of the thing that inspired you to do your own thing. It just seems kind of antithetical to me. Sorry, got blah, 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 blah. Others didn't seem to like it. It's Lost River, Sea Truck. But it's kind of, yes, I already read that. Sorry, Angel. And I hated doing that part too. I try never getting to that part. Yeah, I don't like it either, Logan, but at the very start of this run, chat decided this was going to be a completion run, so I gotta do it all. Okay, now, yes, boosters, thrusters, am I out of silver? No. Okay, I was about to say. 2 aerogel. Let's get this aerogel wrapped up. Oh, okay, it's all in my inventory. I was about to say, oh Lord, I gotta go looking for more titanium. Grab 2 of those. All right. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head I know I'm gonna need. I don't think it's about not liking them. I think for the plot, some characters just have to die. Actors get old, people die IRL. You have to. Oh, for a cinematic universe, yes, absolutely. But when you're a comic book, and you've existed in this sliding 15-year time period for the last like 50 years. Don't really have the restriction of people getting old. And that's mainly what I was talking about, was from the comic aspect of it. Because, you know, if the comic's good and it's something that gets established in comics, you'll start to see cartoons, TV shows, movies. But generally with superheroes, they start in comics and then kind of start to come out of that. Martin Veloso, hi. What's up, Martin? We are here in Subnautica right now on the Surviving Saturday series. And at the moment, I am building the Neptune launch platform that we're going to need to use to get off the planet.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because I have cured the deadly infection within myself and the entire planet. Saved the day, as it were. So now I got to get off of here, right? I can't stay marooned on an alien planet by myself for the rest of my life, right? I did love the second Black Panther, though. Them honoring Chadwick was really sweet, and Namor was a great villain. That's not one I've seen. That's one of the MCU movies that's newer that I haven't watched. I did hear that they did a good job honoring Chadwick Boseman. I really like Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. I'm still kind of not ready for him to not be Black Panther, you know? It's gonna happen. And I'm excited for the person that's going to be taken over because, you know, this could be a big opportunity for him. I think the actress that played Shuri would make a great Black Panther if they go along that arc because, you know, Mr. Boseman passed away. For the MCU at this point, because the actor died, I wouldn't see that as a replacement again. When I was talking about that, that was from comics. But, yeah. I love Ghost Rider, always will. Who's your favorite Ghost Rider, Logan? My favorite's Robbie Reyes. I don't have anything against Johnny Blaze. I like Johnny Blaze just fine. And then there's the dude that also rides the bike that comes after him in between Blaze and Robbie Reyes. I can just never remember his name. But there's just, I don't know. There's something about the Charger, man. There's something about the Charger. Kyanite, plasteel ingot, 2 ion power cells, and crystalline sulfur. I think I have all that. If I don't have all that, we might be getting off the planet next time. Now that is a character that I also like to see us getting Marvel rivals. Ghost Rider. That's okay, I always play Subnautica in creative. I love Ghost Rider, always will. Always. Hey, there's nothing wrong with playing Subnautica in creative. Sometimes you just kind of want to get in, see what kind of crazy stuff you can build. Or sometimes you just want something that has no stress just so you can unwind your brain. Nothing wrong with that, Martin. There was this Ghost Rider in the comics. He lost his tribe to another one. He accepted the powers and rode a fire mammoth. What arc was that? I have not heard of that. A fire mammoth. That'd be terrifying. Oh my god. Just undead giant mammoth come roaring at you like fire coming out of its eyes and its trunk and its mouth and like, I don't know, maybe shooting out of the ends of its tusks or something. Oh god, that would be horrifying. I'd grease my drawers. Coolest Ghost Rider ever. Yeah. I can't disagree with that. Now, I don't know if he's canon, but from the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider movie where you got Sam Elliott in there, and he's like riding on like the nightmare horse. That this might date me, but yeah, Cowboys. That's gonna win #1 for me. But I'm not sure if he's actually canon. I know Robbie Reyes is canon, but I'm not sure if that Sam Elliott guy was canon from the movie. I don't know what comic, but I swear it's a real Ghost Rider. He sounds sick. For real? Ghost Rider Fire Mammoth. I'm gonna have to say it's real, man. He's got electricity and crap coming off of. Oh Lord, here you go. This is from the Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers. I think that's is that the Fresh Start Avengers? Is that the Fresh Start arc? It's #7. But yeah, that would be terrifying. That'd be terrifying. Yeah, that would be terrifying. There's some of the other Ghost Riders. But yeah. Fire Mammoth. Ghost Rider. For me, Scarlet Witch, I've loved, but Rivals has definitely made her my favorite. Scarlet Witch is an awesome character. She is awesome. And I built the boosters. Oh, we're here. There we go. Okay. Oh, 4 kyanite. Sorry. Okay, and I can make the power cells. Sulfur. Oh my gosh, I do. Whew. Okay, and I know I don't have enough titanium. Okay. Alright, yep. 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 It's gonna be next time, chat. It's gonna be next time. You know what? I don't think I need 6 of those to get the Cyclops out of there. So we'll just save ourselves some time later. And I need titanium. Great. Alright, well, chat. Let's go ahead and start winding things down here, shall we? I have gone a bit past time when I usually would, but that is perfectly okay, because it is my weekend. And more importantly than getting through stuff, I have been enjoying the company of chat. Now let me catch up on chat here. Oh! Okay, Oh, yeah, sure. Discord server link. Give me 1 second here. Actually, you know what? We'll just go ahead and save again. We'll quit. Quit. Alrighty. Some artwork from Expedition 33. I think that's pretty cool how with the Xbox app you can set achievements to be your background. Miss Macabre had to turn me on to that. I didn't know about that. Oh yeah, the Discord server links expire after a couple of days, which is kind of annoying. I did not know that, guys. I've been a part of Discords before. I've been an admin in Discords before. I've never run my own Discord server before. So thank you for letting me know that. I am going to need to refresh that regularly. Alright. Invite people. Copy. And I have to bring this up over here. Skaboosh. And while I'm here, let me go to the live. Edit the live. Come down to the Discord link. Boom. And I have updated the Discord link in the stream description as well. Thank you for letting me know that, guys. Thank you for letting me know that. I did not know that. But yes, hop into the Discord. It's a cool group of people. We're pretty small. We're pretty chill, but we like to have a good time. There's from what you will see historically for the last little bit here since like December of last year for my upload and streaming schedule, that is going to be changing. I just don't know how I'm going to be changing it. I've just kind of backed myself into a corner. When Marvel Rivals came out, I got swept up into it. And, well, I've kind of backed myself into a corner time-wise because I started the channel out by reviewing games. And I still want to do that, and I have to have time to do that, but where I got swept up in Marvel Rivals doing a bunch of uploads, and, you know, I do like to stream, to interact with the people that watch me, to interact with you guys, to talk to you guys live real time. I don't want to be stopping that either. So I'm just going to kind of be rearranging things a little bit, just so I have more time basically during the week for getting through games that I'm trying to review. I'll still be doing at least one upload during the week, and I'm looking at doing I still haven't decided on the streams, right? I do Friday Night Rivals for 2.5, 3 hours. Play with the community. It's kind of been the community game night game. Or at least community game night has come out of Marvel Rivals, which I am really excited and happy for. And if community game night stays in Marvel Rivals, I'll have no complaints about that. Be perfectly fine with that. Because, well, when you get the battle passes, and this is one of the super tasteful things and surprised me about the monetization in Rivals, is that once you get the battle pass, you have access to it forever. So you could play, get halfway through it, skip the next 2 seasons, start playing again, and then finish that battle pass and get everything that you paid for. You might miss out on some battle passes in between there, but it's really cool. Subnautica is really cool, Martin. It's one of my favorite survival games. Subnautica and The Long Dark And I hope I didn't start that up just now. But yeah, Subnautica and The Long Dark up here, these are what I would say are the two best crafted survival games that are out there right now. In terms of difficulty, in terms of challenge, in terms of you having to figure things out on your own, in terms of how much information they give you, to kind of learn from and draw your own inferences from and figure things out with. The two best survival games we have out there. Now, that being said, I have not played Grounded. Also, when I say that these are the best two solo survival games, I am not talking about survival light games like Enshrouded and Nightingale, which are both good. I say they're survival light because, if I don't drink, if I don't eat, I'm not going to die from not drinking and not eating. Eating and drinking gives you all sorts of buffs, but you won't die from it. That's why I'm saying it's survival light. It has some survival elements to it, but it's not an actual survival game, right? But those two, Long Dark and Subnautica, the best two survival games out there, in my opinion. What I'm hoping for the server is maybe a meme channel or an art channel. I don't know why I feel a little embarrassed posting those things in general. I'll get something going for you, Angel. I'll get something going for you. I'll make sure I'll take at least some time out of just kind of chilling this weekend, and I'll get something in there for you. You can only choose one. Choose wisely. Nickel or magnetite. I'm going to go with nickel because off the top of my head, everything that I'm remembering that I can use magnetite to craft, I can find other ways around that. I can find other solutions to those problems. Nickel, though, you have to have that to be able to get down to the active lava zone with your Cyclops or your prawn suit. So that is a must. Can't get off the planet. Can't get further stuff I need without the nickel. I can get around the magnetite. Let me think here, because magnetite's used in what? It's used in one or two of the power generators. It's used in the vortex torpedoes. I think it's used in some upgrades for some of the vehicles, but I don't think it's actually integral to any of the vehicles or any of your tools. So yeah, I'd pick nickel. I'd pick nickel, Martin. Even though I posted that drawing of you as Iron Man. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I gotta find that again. Because I thought I had pinned it, but I apparently didn't. Oh, Gersh. Oh, Gersh. But yeah, we have lots of stuff that gets thrown up in the Discord. Lots of different pictures. Pretty cool. Fun, chill stuff. As so perfectly stated, we ball. I didn't get the Discord going too long ago, if you guys can't tell. And where did that go, Angel? I thought I had that. I thought that was in general. Always love Miss LeBeau for posting some rogue stuff. I love this meme, guys, but if you're coming back to Oblivion after 20 years, and that's your experience, oof. Learn alteration. Open lock spells. Where did that go, Angel? Or am I looking in the wrong channel? Oh, you posted it down. Yeah, there we are. I need to be in the Marvel Rivals. Thank you. But yes, me as Tony Stark. I could get into it. I could wear a full body prosthesis. I could be cool with that because, it does filter my pee. So if it filters it, I'm sure I can eject it out somewhere and not have to carry it around, right? And I got like a full body prosthetic, got like a little bidet in there, you know, I can get like a little straw installed, you know, get like, you know, a little like soda canister, you know, put into the back, you know, maybe take out like one of the thrusters for the jetpack, you know, and get a soda tank put in there. You know, maybe take out some of the missiles, you know, get some soda installed. Be perfect. Jarvis nuked that family of 4. Would it be a nuke though? I have to wonder, would it be nuke? Because you see with Tony, he's got access to so much technology. I'm pretty sure he could just make a death ray, right? Pull off like a good old Tesla design for a death ray, you know, start to sink down into that villain role against Cap. You know, hey, Cap, Red Skull's been dead, so I'm making a death ray. It's Marvel Rivals Gaming General, yes. But yes, we have a great little crew. We have a fun little crew. Also, you can use the Discord to kind of keep up with when I get stuff scheduled, and we're going to be going live and scheduling videos and whatnot. Martin, welcome to the server. Now, the channel might seem a little or the Discord might seem a little undeveloped right now, guys. If there's something you want to see in there, like Angel said, she wants some place to kind of post up more artwork type stuff. Let me know. Worst case scenario, I gotta call mother of my godchildren, Mrs. LeBeau, and be like, help me, I don't understand what I'm doing. I'm an old man screaming at clouds at the moment, okay? And she'll get me all fixed up. Worst case scenario. You sent something on Discord? Oh, did you? Oh, you were just letting me know that you had sent the welcome. For a second there, I thought you might have meant you sent something else. Oh. General... Boosh. Anyone know what this creature egg is? That looks like a sand shark. At least first impression. I don't know. It doesn't look like you have any mods installed. So I'm going to go with sand shark. I want to say sand shark for that one. Let's see if it's not a sand shark. Oh, it's you're in the red kelpie area. I think a sand shark's the only thing that's going to be, man. I think a sand shark. Because stalkers are in the big green zone. Mesmers you can find in there. Mesmers you can find out there in the bulb zone. Mesmers you can find in the underground of the mushroom forest. Jelly rays come from the mushroom forest. Bone sharks come from a variety of places. I don't think that's a bone shark. If you're on the border of an area that's got bone sharks, that might be a bone shark egg, but I'm leaning towards sand shark. But guys, I have gone a little longer than I meant to. I've been enjoying... And you sent something else? No mods, by the way. Let me look up and down here, make sure I didn't miss anything. No mods. Okay. So, with no mods, I'm going to go with sand shark. It might be a bone shark if you're on like the border of like the floaty islands area, or if you're on the border of an area with bone sharks, but I'm leaning sand shark. Like my final answer, Regis, is sand shark, and I ain't using a lifeline. But I do need to get going, guys. Usually I start up about 10:30 on Saturdays. Any changes I make to the upload streaming schedule, I'll let you guys know about through the Discord. I'll also do a post on the channel. I will not be doing any streams next week. Next weekend is my girlfriend's birthday weekend, so I will be unavailable. I am planning on doing some uploads next week, though, so be looking out for those. And I will let you guys know what the finalized version of how I decide to change things around. Still planning on trying to get the Expedition 33 review out by the end of May. But if I'm being perfectly honest with y'all and myself, it might be that first week of June. It might be early June. And I shouldn't title myself to that first week, but it might be early June. I'm planning on having it out by the end of May, but if I'm being honest with myself and y'all, it might be June. Go feed your grumpy cat, Angel. Make sure the whole menagerie is taken care of. And I'm sorry again about your birds. Martin, Mr. Palmer. Let me come back up here. Mr. Logan Palmer and Mr. Martin Veloso. Mr.'s... Well, I shouldn't assume gender. My apologies. But thank all of you guys for coming out. It's been fun chatting with you guys. It's been fun talking. This is actually some of the most fun I've had on the Surviving Saturday streams. Just us kind of talking here for like this last little bit. I don't even remember how long it's been. I should have looked at the time so I could tell you, but I just got swept up in it. Was having fun. Some of the most fun I've had on the Surviving Saturday stream. Thank you all very much. Got the link in the description updated for the Discord because my chat let me know that those expire after a couple of days. We got the Discord going. Let me move this back over. And the links for the music are also in the description down below. Just to cover those again real quick. The intro was Exod and EMM's Game Over. That was a trap song. That's a good one. We've had it here on the channel before. And then we did a repeat of Dance Floor Dreamba by Naviro. That was a trance song. We listened to that for the first time, I want to say about a month ago or so. And we'll be exiting out on one that we listened to last night, but I really liked it. It's nice, it's chill, it's a good way to end the stream, kind of upbeat, St. John a day, a bit happy. This is Alive by Tamlin, and it's a disco song. Also, for the Discord, I do have a channel in there that is labeled a suggestion box. I'm pretty sure everybody can post in there, so if you have anything you'd like to see, any suggestions for the channel, suggestions for games you might like to see at some point get played on the stream, or maybe if there's something that's out there that you think might make for a good review, let me know. I can always look at it. Worst case scenario, got to put it off for right now, right? But thank you very much for coming out, everyone. It means so much to me for all of you to come out and help me turn my hobby into something more. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the watch time. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs. Angel, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Mr. Palmer, thank you for saying I'm welcome. You have a good day. Your first time tuning in? Well, I'm glad you tuned in for the first time. I hope you guys come back. After we finish up with the Subnautica run, there is a like open world survival kind of crafting game that has been out for about 9 years. I've never played it. I'm going to be getting into it after Subnautica. So, y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, wonderful day, and we are playing the outro.
Atkins Way, going strong these days. Lots of people losing weight here.
Hey, Rob, check out my new Rob Low body.
Nice. Now you gotta stay strong. Try Atkins Strong. 30 grams of protein, 7 grams of prebiotic fiber. Stay strong.
This is summer with the Nissan Summer Sales Event, featuring the award-winning Rogue.
Sorry, I walked away for a second.